Next, we will take a look at the related and related table. Look up while you see it, okay? And because tomorrow being festival, this weekend, all of you are busy. I understood. So hence we will, end today's session with these two functions. Okay. What is a related function? The related function, okay, um, it can draw value from the one side to the many side. Okay, one side to the many side. Okay, one to one or one side to the many side. Okay. But in order to use a related function to work, right? Or in order for the related function to work, a relationship exists between the tables. Okay. If you don't have the relationship defined between the tables in your in a data model, it will not work. Okay. So make sure that you have already created the data model, everything, relationship, everything. So with that only the related function will work. Okay. So it is similar to lookup value in Excel. See, as I told you, in our fact sales table, we have something a location key column. But your manager wants to have the location name column also to be part of your fact sales table. So this is an interview question. The interview, if they ask you a question, something like, if I wanted to use a column that is, listen, I have two tables, table A and table B. Table A, I have a column by the name of C. I want to use that. I want to use the C column, or I want to make that C column to be part of my table B. How can you do that? I just write it here. I have table A and table B. In table A, I have C1, C2, C3 columns are there. And table B here, right? I have something like column 1, column 2, uh, column 3 is there. In addition to that, I wanted to have this column to be part of this table. How can I do that? How can I do that? So in that case, you have to use a related function. Okay, so if you wanted to use other tables column in your current table, you need to use a related table function. Okay, related function, sorry. We have related table function available separately. I'll just go back here and then I will show you how to use a related function, how exactly it works, right? I'll just show you here. And here, I am going to use the fact sales table. Here we have the location key column is available, but we want the location name column also to be displayed here. Okay, so how can I do that? So for that, you need to click on, see currently I'm in the data view. So this is in the data view. Click on the new column and wait for some time. This column name is location name. And here I just say related function column name. That's all. Okay. Here, what we want the location name, right? Directly go and select the location. That's all, guys. It's that much simple. So this related function, what it does is it goes and checks the location name, or it goes and picks up the location name from the location table for the corresponding location key available in your fact sales table. So this Bangalore key will be sent to the dim location table, and then it will go and pick up the corresponding location name, and then it will display the Bangalore automatically. It's pretty simple, right? Here I just press enter. Let us see if this works. In order for this to work, you have to have a relationship defined between the dim location table and your sales fact table. Look here, BLR is Bangalore and PUN is Pune, right? Yes. Now we are able to. So now, if I go back to the definition here, the related can only draw value from the one side to the many side. So one side is your location table, one side to the many side is your fact table, right? One side is your location dimension table. In the location dimension, one side, if you want to draw the value from the one side to the many side is a fact table, right? So that is possible, right? That is possible with related function. And we have something else called related table function. Here in this case, related table function, you use a table name because the function name itself says related table. Whereas here the column name, if you specify the column name, that is more than sufficient. Whereas here you need to specify table name. For this, already I have used it. Look here, if I click on the dim product, yeah, product dimension table. Okay, location dimension. Let me see. No, dim product. Okay, here cost price and everything is there. Okay, it is not there. I'm going to create a new column here. Here in this case, what I'm doing is many side is my fact table, one side is my product dimension table, right? And here what I'm going to do is I'm going to say here I'm going to say not this one, sorry, not the calculate table. Here the related table function. It gives me the center. Or they give me the table name. Here what I do is I'm going to use what is that? Table name is fact sales count rows. I'm going to use count rows. And then I'm going to do like this. Okay, here related table, or I'm going to use count rows here. Okay, outside of this one. Okay, I'm going to use this one. I'm going to press enter. Yeah. So now what happened? The fact sales. I just show you what is one side, many side. I'm in the model view now. So you know very well, if you remember the data modeling topic which I covered, okay, the star is the many side, right? The fact sales, next to the fact sales, we can see star, star, star. And if you see the dim location is one side, right? If you want, where in the previous example, yeah, we have seen dim location, right? If you want to draw one side to the many side, which means the location name is the one side. If I want to draw the location name from one side to the many side, related function, I used it. But the opposite now, for example, other example is if you wanted to draw the values from many side to one side, that is possible with my related table function. Look here, related table function. What I did in this case, I just go to my data view. I wanted to know, right, the total number of transactions, wherein this product appears, right? The coffee, we sold it in two different transactions, invoices, right? Two different invoices we raised for coffee, but in total, two invoices or two transactions are there, okay? Or two different times people came and bought the coffee, and out of this, if you see 24 ice cream, right? Of all the thing, right? I can see that for ice cream, they bought it in more multiple transactions, 24 transactions they purchased ice cream. 24 different transactions they bought ice cream. It is not quantity, guys, the count. How many number of transactions? If you wanted to see the quantity, that's a different thing altogether. Okay. Here, number of records or number of rows, that is what the count rows we discussed. So what I did, I made a mistake of putting the count rows inside the related table. It got confused. First, you need to use a related table. Okay. Get me the number of records, from the fact sales table for each product. Okay. And number of records, obviously you need to use count rows. Okay. Related table, what happens? It links the many side to the one side, right? So this is the one side. And if I want to bring the many side value to the product dimension table one side, which is one side, I need to use this related table function. But if I use directly the related table function, it is not much helpful. On top of this, I'm going to use a count rows function. But if you use count rows function directly, it will not work. Okay. So you need to use related table function. See, count rows it can give the number of records in a table. But here, we have to use related table explicitly. Okay, so without using this one also, you can find out the number of records in fact sales. It will tell you simply in fact sales, I have 25,000 records or 10,000 records. But giving me the total number of records in fact sales is not helpful. Okay, go to this fact sales and then give me the total number of records for each and every transaction. For that function, for that case, the count rows function, the related table function is that function is very much helpful. So now we understood what is a related function and what is the related table function. The related function, if you want to draw the column from one side to the many side, can go to the related table, related function. If you want to draw the value from your many side, which is the fact sales table, to your one side table is the product dimension table, that kind of situation, you can use related table. Okay. So it changes the context in which the data is filtered and evaluates the expression in the new context that has been specified. Very good, right? The related table also changes the context in which the data is filtered. I'm using count rows function, but still the related table in that product dimension table getting filtered, right? And evaluates the expression. In that case, we did not use any expression. No, but the count rows function, what happens is on top of changing the filter context for each rows, the count rows function finds out the number of records for each transaction, right? So simple thing, related table is one side to many, and related table is many side to one side. It's something like relate table is the analogy, simple analogies. You are the manager is working along with the team. The team, project team consists of 50 members are there. The project manager goes and works with the team. Right? Whereas the related table, the entire team goes to different location, right? So that is the thing here. Let's say you have taken 100 people, but the 100 people are working remotely from different locations, Pune, Mumbai, and likewise, right? That is the idea here. Okay, as I told you with this, I'm going to wrap up, as requested by Suja and